afternoon in between my patient care and everything. And you know what? We're coming live because the 49ers have some news today. They got rid of Trevis Gipson. Well, they didn't get rid of him. They got Trevis Gipson poached from their defensive line, from their practice squad. They had elevated him 3 times. I guess they met the max. I thought they had promoted him at some point, but whatever the case is, Trevis Gipson got claimed up by the Panthers on their practice squad. I know he's not the greatest pass rusher, but we got no depth. Sam O is injured. He's banged up, right? Bryce Huff, he's banged up. You left with William Bradley King, Robert Beal, and Michael Williams. It's tough right now to be a 49ers edge rusher. And I think, and also, Yetur Gross-Matos is hurt. He's always hurt. So you lost Trevis Gipson. The 49ers worked out a few people today. Kingsley Jonathan, and most notably, Clelin Ferrell. The 49ers worked out former 49ers pass rusher, Clelin Ferrell, and Kingsley Jonathan. There was a third guy, Andrew Farmer, I believe his name is. But, I mean, who the heck cares about that guy? Like, at the end of the day, they're just cycling through players off waivers or free agency. Whoever's out there, they're just cycling through players. Clelin Ferrell was decent for the 49ers a couple years back. I mean, he knows the system. They're probably going to sign him. You lose Trevis Gipson, you're going to bring in Clelin Ferrell. He knows the team. I mean, but that's what the Niners are doing right now. They're cycling players. They're recycling. And it's a little frustrating because this D-line depth is terrible. I saw some people tweeting earlier like, oh, why are people up in arms? You're losing Trevis Gipson, who was not really impactful. He didn't have much impact in this last game, but the point is you really don't have much depth on there, so at least you need to have bodies out there. So you lose a guy, you're going to bring in Clelin Ferrell, who will probably be maybe a little bit better than Trevis Gipson, but it's not like you got these elite guys. And Niners got to bring in some trades, man, because the D-line depth, it's just bad. I mean, you can't plan for losing a guy like Bosa and Bryce Huff. You don't plan that, but still, something's got to give, man. It's tough. We're getting gashed on the edge. We are. Oh, Lynch definitely blue balling us. There was a report today from Jordan Schultz that Kayvon Thibodeau, he's definitely available for trade. Niners got to figure it out. Now, I know they don't want to give up assets because this year's kind of like one of those weird years where it's like, man, do you want to give up all this draft capital? At some point, you got to say yes because you want to win a Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is not going to be in your own city all the time. I mean, the Niners are still 5-3. The NFC's wide open. You just got to get into the playoffs and have a decent enough roster to win those games. Now, again, it's a wide open NFC. We're 5-3. We're lucky to be there. This team just needs some damn depth. They need some talent. Clelin Ferrell's not going to put you over, the limit or the top. Clelin Ferrell's not doing it, right? Kingsley Jonathan's not going to be the guy that, oh, man, if they sign Kingsley Jonathan tomorrow, come on. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to sign one of those 3 guys tomorrow. Most likely. I'd be surprised if they don't get Clelin Ferrell. He's been on the team before, and I feel like it'd just be easier to bring him in as he knows the system. I think everybody will be like, all right, what's up, Clelin? It's you bring him in, you recycle. That's what the Niners do, right? Like I said, they just recycle all these players and stuff. But it's just frustrating. Like, looking at that D-line depth, the edge rusher depth, it's like, man, what happened? We had Bryce Huff and Nick Bosa. We don't even get to see them play together. So, yeah, very frustrating. What happened to Joseph Day? He was off the team a while back. Andy says, if they want it, a trade must be made for help. Why throw away the season with a good record? Yeah, don't throw away the record or the season. They still got a chance. And that's the thing. You don't just need players to, like, be good and compete. You just need depth. Like, you need to bring in some players because players are dropping like flies. Like, you cannot sit there and rely on Robert Beal. If he's your second edge rusher, if he's your DE2, you're in a world of hurt, man. And again, Sam O, he got hurt last week, so we're banged up. Bryce Huff still out with the hamstring issue. Niners are in a bad place right now with their edge rushers. I can't believe the Panthers took Trevis from us. It's not like he was great, but, they needed depth. And it sucks because you lose a guy that, at least he's depth. I mean, I know he wasn't great. As I saw Nick Wagner, like, oh, people are up in arms over a guy that's not productive. It's not just that you lose a guy that's not productive. You lose a guy that's on the roster. You have depth. It's tough. You're losing bodies. And then now you're just going to go pick someone up and hope he could come in and, you know, save the team. So, how are we more injured this year than last year? It's crazy. Are we getting Chase Young back? I mean, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we do or don't. I mean, who knows? There's a lot of rumors out there. Again, trade deadlines next week. There's going to be a lot of smoke and mirrors. It's smoke season again. So I've seen reports out there that said Chase Young. Who knows? There's a lot of different reports. So you're going to see a lot of different rumors in the next couple of days, especially as it gets closer to Tuesday next week. So wouldn't be surprised if they signed Kerry Hyder and call it a day. Kerry Hyder, Arden Key, Clelin Ferrell. They're going to bring those guys back. I know they're going to bring back Clelin Ferrell tomorrow. I would be surprised if they don't. And I do think Arden Key's probably a guy they're going to trade for. Like, I really feel that it's going to be Arden Key. I don't know. It's been tough. It's been rough. It's been a tough time to be a Niner fan this year. But, you know, 5-3, you just got to keep pushing. So, my man says, I do security at the Chase Center. Hopefully I come down to Chase. I haven't been down to Chase for a bit. I'll be there for some Warrior games. As soon as I get to my next Warrior game, I'll say what's up to you if you're there. Man. Who's QB1 on Sunday? It's a good question, Deb. Probably Brock. Or, sorry, not Brock. Probably Mac. I know he's got a knee contusion, but it's a fancy word for a bruise. He's been playing through injuries. He's tough. Brock Purdy, it's not. They said he's not a long shot, but I don't think they're going to want to put Brock Purdy back, his first game back on that MetLife turf. There's no way. So, we were 5-3 in 2023, made the Super Bowl. Let's hope. Why not just keep Charles Omenihu? You know, he got a big contract, I think, from the Chiefs, so we weren't going to pay him that big money, but kudos to him. But in any case, that's the news. Just wanted a quick update. I got to go see some patients, but in case you missed it, the 49ers, they lost Trevis Gipson today. He got poached from the Panthers, from our practice squad, so they took Trevis Gipson. 49ers worked out a couple of defensive ends, most notably Clelin Ferrell, former 49er pass rusher. He'll probably sign tomorrow if, you know, history, as it dictates. They work out a guy on Tuesday. They sign him on Wednesday. Practice starts Wednesday. That's my prediction. You guys have a great rest of your day. Go Niners.